We should not shut down the FAA because of a rider put on the extension of the FAA legislation that has not been negotiated. And yet, the House put this extraneous amendment on the bill, and the FAA is shut down. And 70,000 people's lives are at risk. We got a letter from Boeing because they are trying to get their new Boeing 747-8 certification, but the workers are not there to do it. We're going to lose $1 billion in the Aviation Trust Fund if we leave this Congress for the month of August and we don't extend the FAA. I cannot think of anything more fiscally irresponsible than to tax the users, not put it in the Aviation Trust Fund, and have to replace that money at some point. And, you know, I'm a conservative, I'm a fiscal conservative. I'm trying to make the cuts that are necessary, trying to do the things that are right, but I have to question those who are saying that we are going to not be for an essential air service, which has a total budget of about $200 million. Oh, but we're going to waste $1 billion to not let a bill go through that keeps the Aviation Trust Fund and the FAA going. I don't think that taking money from people who are traveling on the airlines right now and thinking that that money is a ticket tax to pay for airport infrastructure, but in fact it's going into the airline pockets, and then the taxpayer is going to have to make up that money because the contracts have already been let. Now, is that fiscal responsibility? I don't think so, Mr. President. It doesn't pass the smell test. And I hope that my colleagues, before we leave here, in the House of Representatives and the people who are supporting them in the Senate, I hope that they will relent and let the FAA keep operating. I cannot believe my colleagues would let the FAA shut down and jeopardize 70,000 jobs and take money from airline travelers, and on their ticket it says ticket tax for Aviation Trust Fund, and defraud them because it's not going to the Aviation Trust Fund. It is time for the airlines of this country to stand up and say, we need a clean extension of the FAA, and we need for the House and Senate to meet like we normally do in a conference and take up the issues, and I'm going to support the reversal of the NMB decision. And I'm going to support a reform of the Essential Air Service.